Senator Husted.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. When I was a kid, I remember my dad and my uncles having conversations about labor management issues because in Ohio at the time, factories were closing. It was a shrinking pie, and people were struggling, including many members of my family. And it occurred to me then, compels me now, that there has to be a way in America for workers and businesses to succeed. And one of the ways that we do that is by growing the pie. And we have an opportunity now in this country as America sees this necessity for our economic and national security to make more things in America. It's essential that we do that. And I think we're at a turning point where we have an opportunity to grow that pie. And but we also understand we have foreign competitors. We also understand we have inflation that we want to fight against because nobody wants to pay more and people want to stay in business. The good news is we have technologies that are emerging that allow us to create more productivity, quality, and efficiency and grow that pie for everyone. But it's also a threat to displace people in their jobs, and that makes a lot of folks nervous. We have to find a way forward where both of those things can work, and particularly as it relates to artificial intelligence. And I'll start with you, Mr. O'Brien, because for Teamsters, technology can make them safer as drivers, but it also can threaten their jobs. And I just want to give you a chance. I'm going to ask some others. How are you thinking about that issue, and what do you want us to know about it?
Well, technology, artificial intelligence is definitely a threat to jobs in this country. And I just want to actually recognize the bipartisan effort on the AI moratorium that you all took to make certain that states had the ability to regulate the implementation of AI, which was important. I think it was a step in the right direction to collaborate and actually get something done on both sides. So I commend everybody for that. AI is probably the biggest threat to any and all industries. And efficiencies are great for the workplace. Efficiencies and productivity do help businesses, and they help the safety of workers. And I don't want to look like we are trying to be an impediment to any type of implementation of technology, especially if it's going to make our jobs easier and safer. I mean, look where we came from.
You think this is something we should
be working on together and focused on it, because we should find solutions to these problems. If AI is going to compromise jobs, let's find a way to retrain people whose jobs may be compromised. Because look, AI can't swing a hammer, fix a toilet, or wire a house.
In making them more productive, we can pay them more.
Well, that's the theory, because look, there's going to be a lot of white-collar jobs that are going to be affected by this for the first time. There's going to be a layer of management that is going to be taken out, saving these corporations hundreds upon hundreds of millions of dollars. And instead of that going to the CEO, we should pay the existing workforce more and drive those wages up.
Yeah, thank you. Ms. Gensler, I'll give you a chance to.
Yes, AI is another form of automation that has existed for centuries, and in the long run, it is a positive thing that makes us more productive, and workers who are more productive gets paid more. And so I think that it's important to enable that. And we also have an aging population in America, and so we are going to be calling on younger workers to be able to produce more to support that aging population, and automation can help with that, but also recognizing there is disruption in the short term, and I think that's where employers, workers, unions can work productively together to address that.
Okay, a couple of quick things here. Mr. Corcoran, I'm interested, are you in support of President Trump's tariffs on auto imports?
So there's no doubt that everyone agrees we should make more products in the United States. And how we go about doing that is all up for opinion and stuff. I do know one thing about the tariffs.
Yeah, can just, I mean,
so I'll get to it. So Volkswagen almost every day talks to us about how the tariffs are hurting them, you know, and okay, I understand it's detrimental to your company to a point, but what are we supposed to do as the worker? Why are you threatening us with?
Okay. Well, I need to get another. Also, I know that I looked at your background. You have skilled trades background.
That's correct.
Are illegal immigrants and foreign workers undermining wages of American workers?
Well, as far as you mean, like as far as my job, or as far as what?
Skilled trades, construction, all the different.
I can say that in my line of work, I don't see it. I don't see immigrants coming.
And then finally, I just want to close with this, Mr. Chairman. one of the things I'm concerned about, you heard Mr. O'Brien talk about how UPS pays part-time workers healthcare benefits and through the negotiations and pensions. We have some companies that are offloading their healthcare costs in this country to the American taxpayer because many of their workers are on Medicaid. That is undermining the country, and hopefully we can talk about that another time. Thank you.
Thank you.